All right, last video. So here we're going to talk about the different special cards and abilities that each character has. So you will be, for your assignment, making these 4 cards. You'll have 1 trait and then 3 abilities. Okay. So the trait is, again, the thing that kind of makes each character special. Every shonen character, comic book character has one thing special, and I want you to try and capture that. So with Deku, he's constantly breaking limbs to deal more damage. Okay. So to represent this, what I said was he can permanently break a tile in order to skip it for distribution. Okay. So let's go over here. What that means is, say I really wanted to punch and deal some damage. So if I was here, I could then go 1, 2, which doesn't get me to punch, but I could break a tile, be like, boom, that tile is now broken, and skip it, and then I have a 3 damage punch, which might not seem great for 3 damage, but if I'm way over here, I could then skip some tiles and drop more to get to 5 damage. So it allows you to skip tiles, but then that tile is permanently broken and doesn't work for the rest of the game. And so, which doesn't sound bad, but the bad thing about it is that tile's broken, but you're still going to have to drop coins on it. You just can never use it. So I don't have a great way of showing that. So you just kind of mark it or however you want to do it. So again, when I'm dropping stuff, because for Deku, it matters how much is on the last tile, you can skip things to get to it. But then those tiles are permanently broken. That's his trait. Okay. Let's go over his special stuff. So the first one is 3 kick. So if he has 3 things on kick, I can do this instead of damaging, which doesn't do any damage, but it's a range 3 and it allows you to push things. Oh, it does do damage, 3 damage. So it allows you to push something 3 tiles, but you also have to break a punch tile. So that would be basically, and this might be a little too powerful. I can go 1, 2, 3, and then he pushes him 1, 2, 3. He pushes him off the board and he would basically win. So that might be a little broken, but that's okay. That's what playtesting's for. So that's the Delaware Smash. Okay. Then we'll go to Detroit Smash. So if you end up with 5 on punches, you'll deal 7 damage, and then you can break 2 tiles or break a tile to push 2 squares. So if you get to this, you should win, because you can just break a whole bunch of squares and then knock them off the board, which is kind of what Deku does. All right. Lastly, he has shoot style. So this one is a stance. So basically he powers up. And so if you ever get 2 punches and 2 kicks at the same time, so you have 2 on punch, 2 on kick, I don't know. I'll have to, so yeah, 2 punch, 2 kick. Then you flip the card, and when you flip the card, it has St. Louis Smash, which now has a new special move for 3 kicks. And while this is face up, you can now move 2 spaces for free every turn. And I believe I was going to say each attack pushes by 1, but I don't have that on here. So something like that. Or stuns, but whatever. But yeah, so anyways, you can push them up to 2 spaces, or move 2 spaces every turn, and then you have this better attack. So pretty good. That's Deku. All right, let's go over to Bakugo. So Bakugo's trait is he can use his blasts to fly all over the field. And so what that means is he can use any number of coins on an activation to move. So say I was going to punch. Right, I pick up 2 coins. I could say one of those coins is to move 1 space. So I could move 1 space and then deal 1 damage. And so it still will trigger combos and all that stuff, but I can basically do less damage to move around more. And so he is going to be super mobile and is zipping all over the field. That's his thing. Okay, that's his trait. All right, his attacks. So since he's a combo character, if you can string together a punch and then land on a short range, you can do a stun grenade instead of that second attack. So it deals 0 damage, but you force the opponent to cycle 1 button. So then they'll have to go over here and rotate a button and not get anything from it. You'll just be like, all right, boom, you lose a cycle. Okay, that's his first one. Then he has his 2 attacks. So if you can manage to set it up so that you can string together 3 shots. So 1, 2, 3. Like you can trigger all 3 of those. You'll deal this, or the howitzer impact, which is melee. He moves 4 first, so you can get all the way up in him, and then deal 6 unblockable damage. So they can't block it, they can't dodge it, nothing. They just have to take 6 damage. And then he has his grenade burst. So this one isn't really super helpful for this game because it's only 1-on-1. But if there was multiple players, you would deal 4 damage to everybody in that AoE, and they all get pushed 2 spaces. And that one is shoot, shoot, punch. So if you can land a shoot, shoot, punch, cool, you're good. So that's the 4 characters. I'm going to pause this, and you know what? I'm just going to stop it, and we'll do one more video that is all about things you could do and ideas I have that you can steal. All right, that's it for now.